tried a half volley, went after it, was just outside off stump. That's a frustrated-looking Paul Rifle, glaring down the wicket. This role of new ball bowler. Oh, he's got him, it's out, caught behind. Yes, he's gone for the big one, and unfortunately that's a huge nick. Astor's nightmare continues. That's out two, he's caught behind. Yes, that's two down, going after that wide one again.
It's a good shot. It may stop on bouncing, depends on the hardness of the outfield, and that's the boundary line. Good stroke.
In the 1996 Cricket World Cup quarter-final, held on March 11th at Iqbal Stadium in Faisalabad, Pakistan, New Zealand faced South Africa. South Africa, after winning the toss, chose to field first. New Zealand capitalized on the opportunity with a strong batting display, scoring 287 for 4 in their allotted 50 overs. Stephen Fleming provided a solid foundation with a composed 96 runs, while Chris Harris was instrumental with a brisk 130 off 124 balls, ensuring a competitive total. In their chase, South Africa relied heavily on Gary Kirsten, who delivered an outstanding performance with 130 runs off 142 balls. However, despite Kirsten's efforts, the South African team could only muster 254 for 6, falling short by 39 runs. New Zealand's disciplined bowling and effective fielding complemented their batting prowess, leading to a well-deserved victory. Key moments included Chris Harris's dynamic batting and Stephen Fleming's substantial innings, both crucial in setting a challenging target. Gary Kirsten's valiant century kept South Africa in the hunt, but ultimately, New Zealand's all-round performance secured their place in the semi-finals of the 1996 World Cup.
It's a beautiful straight. A clean blow by Chris Harris and another boundary.
Well played. This one away, and it's going to go for 4. It's down the gap, so it leads him on, still leading from the front.
Draw is going to continue. Step and blow. Boy, smashed that one. This is going way down towards deep line. Over the top she goes. Take that, Glenn McGrath. These Kiwis are on fire here in Madras. This is unbelievable stuff.
A good catch. You won't see anything better than that under pressure. McGrath can thank his lucky stars that that fielder was moving around there so brilliantly. He'll take the catch. It's a full toss outside off stump, and Jamon is gone.
Well, this is a magnificent end to a magnificent innings too, Richie. I think Damien Fleming's fielder here. What great commitment. Great skills from the bowler down there to back up his big mate, Glenn McGrath. So Jamon, what a fantastic knock. It's over. It's the adulation from the crowd. 89 of 96 deliveries.
If they didn't chase that, they'll have to throw it back from the bleachers. Tremendous strike. Behind his pads, Michael Bevan has bowled Chris Harris. Beautiful stroke. Very well thought out. He's picked out the spot and hit it there for 4, 237 for 5.
Of course, he might be required to bowl a few overs as well, Ian, so I hope he's got something in reserve.
Well, that's a huge hit. Very high, but it's not going to clear the boundary. Went up a long, long way, and well taken by Paul Rifle. That's gone miles above the top of the pavilion, and it's a well-judged catch. Well, I think New Zealand would be disappointed if they don't get to 300 after the way that partnership formed between Harris and Jamon. The Australians, I think, in the end, would be thankful if they're not facing 300, and Perore's gone. So Shane Warne has picked up an LBW.
That's a big hit.
A huge hit. That's gone.
You're not surrendering, eh?
It's the one-hander. And Paul Rifle on this occasion has taken the catch. So Chris Harris really getting that one to within about 15 metres of the boundary with just one hand.
Not a great start for New Zealand. Spearman taking 15 off the first over, including some no balls, but then Astle and Spearman and Fleming got out pretty quickly. But the captain, Lee Jamon, played a wonderful innings for his 89. But the player of the innings today, Chris Harris there, 130, sixes and fours, batted for a long, long time. Really took the bowling by the scruff of the neck.
He loves that shot, and that'll go to the fence. That's a very quick section of the outfield, all the way to the fence for 4. 6 runs from the over, 16 without loss. Oh, there's a big appeal there for caught behind. The umpire's going to give him. Yes, he's given him. Well, I don't know whether he started to go. There was a huge appeal, and just for a second I thought umpire was walking away. Taylor is out. New Zealanders are bowling very well. Oh, and he's hit that one beautifully. Anything short is going to be dispatched by Ponting. That's his first boundary.
Puts it beautifully. That one slow. 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Hit straight and down to the fence. 12 off the over, and Australia 57 for 1.
Excellent shot from Mark Waugh. He's found the gap. Even though the ball is slowing down as it gets near the rope, that one still managed to cross the boundary line. That's a pretty big task. Just over 200 from 30 overs. That means some very consistent high-scoring overs. And shouts of catch it. There's a man out there, and he's taken the catch. Well, that's an important wicket for Shane Thompson. That was Robert Kennedy taking the catch.
He's played nicely in this tournament, Mark Waugh. One of the big problems for Australia, of course, is that outside Steve Waugh, who's also batted quite nicely, the middle order of the Australian batting hasn't really had a great deal of success, and all of a sudden they could be exposed to where they need 7, 8, 9 runs and over, and under real pressure without being really tested.
That was a pretty juicy full toss there. He's going the one way, which is to the onside. This time he's cleared the boundary.
And you can't catch it over the boundary.
And that one's gone as well. No, it's the one that he practices the most, Richard.
Well, he's probably practiced it to very good effect, because it's gone over in the same place on consecutive occasions. Shane Thompson dragging that one down, so that wasn't very good bowling from Thompson. And Shane Warne more than equal to the occasion, so he's picked up 12 and 2 deliveries, so that just increases the momentum and the run rate. And it'll be interesting to see whether Shane Warne can play just as positively against the quicker bowler as he did to Shane Thompson.
Straight up, mid-on, Deepak Patel, and he's dropped it. He never ever looked all that confident underneath it.
He'll have an absolute nightmare with Deepak Patel. The move has worked. It's tempted Shane Warne into still to try and hit the board. He got straight under it. He's up there a long time, and Deepak Patel got himself into position, took it too low down. Should have taken it a bit higher than that, and it's just fallen out and he's grasped it. And I don't think he'll ever forget that for as long as he lives.
Beautiful shot. There was no guiding of that one. There's this drop catch again. Have a look at this. That is a dreadful feeling. Oh, and that's out. Yes, he's gone. He's out.
Trying to heave that one over mid-wicket as well. He really should have been trying to hit it straight. So Astle has struck. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot from Stephen Waugh. I think the mid-on fieldsman there was surprised by the timing. He looked as if he had it covered for a second, and all of a sudden was gone. 131 for 3. Yes, some wide roads, plenty of traffic. That's hit in the air. It's going out into the gap. That's a magnificently placed shot by Mark Waugh. He's got that one in the air, just chipped it over the infield. Totally controlled it was, and that's his 4th boundary.
Yes, a big one. That has gone back many a row, if not many a mile.
Someone said before that he was running out of energy, Mark Waugh. If he is, doesn't show in this shot. It's a magnificent blow, and that's gone miles. So they need 6 and over. He can take it easy for the remainder of this one. He's done the damage early on.
Placement once again. There's nothing much wrong with the ball, but that was beautifully struck and perfectly placed.
Well, this is a magnificent cricket shot, really, because as you say, Richie, wasn't that bad a ball. It was a good line, wasn't a bad length.
It's another big hit. Long on and long off are pointing towards one another, but in fact they should be pointing up behind the side screen. Lovely shot. 192 for 3. Can he persuade him to do something out of the ordinary? Not quite. And there is Mark Waugh's 100, one of his greatest. .194 for 3.
He's battling himself, really, Mark Waugh. I think that's all he has to do. He has to battle his condition, because if he's there at the end, Australia will win. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So it's a personal battle, and the case of whether he can beat the fatigue.
Oh, what a shot. That was absolutely magnificent. Well, it has now. And Mark Waugh will regret that. Dion Nash has come on and taken the wicket, and New Zealand are right back in the game. 213 for 4. Mark Waugh goes. He's now made more runs than anyone else in a World Cup competition.
Put this down to 2 things: a good bowling change and fatigue, because it was a pretty tired shot from Mark Waugh. He was looking for the fence. He was about 40 metres shy of the fence. Parori took a good catch, and he, as well as his teammates, know just how valuable that might be. Mark Waugh gone for a brilliant 110, 213 for 4.
The second one in Chandigarh will be between the West Indies. And whoever wins this, that's a great shot from Stuart Law. So 2 boundaries in the last 2 overs from Stuart Law have helped Australia's cause. That's beautifully hit. Hitting straight, and there's always a gap there.
The fact that he's not in the side, this means a lot.
And that one's reached the rope as well. So Steve Waugh moves closer to the half century. It's 255 for 4.
He's pushed the ball around for singles. The field has come up though, so there's plenty of room to go over the top as well.
And that's cleared the boundary.
Well, when you're going to go over the top, you might as well go well and truly over the top, and actually hit a 6. Poor delivery there from Shane Thompson, dragged it down. Stuart Law had plenty of time to get himself in a position. It's gone about 10 rows back.
You're pretty full. He's got that one away, and he's running away to the fence as well. Yes, that's a lovely shot. Stuart Law timing that one to perfection.
Australia got class all the way down the order. Not very experienced. shot, Tony, because it's pretty hard to pick up the ball, but that's the slower delivery from Cairns, the off spinner, just the shade short. He sat up and said, hit me, and look at the reaction from the boys here. Not sure what the nightlife is like in Madras, but I'm pretty sure that the Australians in the crowd are going to find out later in the evening. Happy captain, happy pinch hitter, Shane Warne, just makes you wonder, what is the side going to need to beat these guys?
Go for 4 as well. Delicately placed, little late cut down the third man who's standing wide. The Aussies are jubilant.
It's also inconceivable to think they're going to do this with 2 overs to spare. It's another very fine shot using the pace, what's left of the pace in the ball. Just running it off the face for 4 more. So a job almost done for Steve Waugh.
To Australia, he's got that away fine, 4-leg buys, and the Australians, having been in trouble at one stage, you can see they are pretty happy. I think they would have been very worried at one stage, but some pretty good partnerships and a pretty professional performance with the bat.
And in the middle of that happy bunch, Mark Waugh, and he gets the congratulations of some happy teammates. Magnificent performance. Shane Warne did his part. Not so much with the ball today, but with the bat. Surprise pinch hitter. Stephen Fleming. They've got a bit of a pace thing, but they can celebrate now, the Australians, because they've got home Ricky Ponting. Cameo from him as well. Only Greg talked about the depth in the batting order, the class all the way down, and it really did show today. So, a number of Australians in the crowd. The flags are waving. The banners are up. And even the Indian people, who by and large have really supported New Zealand today, the underdog to get home, they're happy because they've seen a great spectacle, magnificent game of one-day cricket, a feast of runs, a feast of stroke play, and in the end the Australians just too good. And they had 2 overs to spare, but the innings of the day, to me, even surpassing Chris Harris, was that of Mark Waugh.